So, yeah, man. I really just want to talk to you about success and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Things that are motivational, things that's going to help you, you know what I'm saying, get to where you need to be. And just things that's going to be able to, you know what I'm saying, push you forward. Because I know what it's like to feel like, you know what I'm saying, like you have no other option or you're stuck in one place. And let me tell you right now, you're not stuck. Okay? You might feel like you're stuck, but that's just what you feel. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel unstuck? All you have to do is reverse the feeling of what you feel. You know what I'm saying? So if you're mad, reverse the feeling. You know what I mean? Obviously, obviously it's on the individual. You have to choose to, you know what I'm saying? You have to reverse the feelings that you're feeling. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like trash, then reverse it and do something that's not gonna make you feel like trash. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you have a calling to do something, but you're not doing it, and you know you're supposed to be doing it, reverse it and just do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because every time you have that thought in your mind where something is telling you you should be doing this, that's like literally the world telling you to literally take action on what you're supposed to be doing. Like I said, I don't know what your endeavors or dreams are, but only you would know that. You know what I'm saying? It's it's one thing for me to come up here and to, of course, make sure that you know that, you know what I'm saying, that you have the ultimate power to change your life at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you. You have to make the decision. You know what I mean? Not nobody else is gonna be able to do it for you. Your friends aren't gonna be able to do it for you. Your mom, your dad, your pops. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else is gonna be able to do it for you except for you. If you want to do something, you have to be the one to do it yourself. Okay? Even for me, you know, even with my music, even with my YouTube stuff, even with other stuff outside of, you know what I'm saying, just this atmosphere, you know what I mean? If I want something done, I have to do it myself. You know what I mean? Nobody else is gonna do it for me. I don't expect my mama to do anything for me. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it's not her job to. You see what I'm saying? Anybody could do this right now as we're speaking. It doesn't take a lot to pull out a phone, start recording, and just, you know, go at it. You know what I mean? So, I'm throwing some chapstick real quick, you know what I mean? Looks a little chapped up right now. But yeah, man. I want to give y'all some tips, tricks, and techniques that I use throughout my day that really keeps me on point. And you can use this in your daily life to also help you. First things first, organization. Being organized is a must. It is. Let me tell you right now, y'all. The way you know, depending on however you have your room or anything like that, wherever you're at, you feel me? Just look around your surroundings. Is it dirty? Is it clean? Okay. This is important because depending on just that alone, that's going to determine whether or not how you're gonna operate. If you're living in filth, you're not gonna want to operate, you know what I'm saying, in a clean state because you're so trapped in filth. You know what I'm saying? If your room is clean, you'll feel better about it because, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, when everything is clean, it's like it's more organized. You can organize certain shit. You know what I'm saying? This is why I'm saying, organize your plans, organize your ideas, organize what comes to your mind. Okay, this is important, bro, because even in school, I ain't gonna lie with you. You know what I'm saying? Even in school, I used to have a little issue with being organized. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really the best organizer in school because I had freaking science papers inside of freaking math paper, you know, the math folder. You know, I like everything. My whole life was just unorganized at the time. You know what I'm saying? And it was kind of hard for me to put that shit where it needed to be. I mean, let me rewind that. Okay, like I had everything organized, but I would have papers. You know what I'm saying? Just everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And I could have had been better at organizing it at the time, but you know. Obviously now I see it differently, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially as a grown person, you know what I'm saying? Like, you should want to be organized in your life, you know? Because you'll feel better about yourself. You'll feel better about how you carry yourself and how you treat yourself and how you talk to yourself and things like that, you know what I mean? Mental clarity is a real thing, you know what I'm saying? When you don't have mental clarity, you know what I'm saying? Everything else it just falls apart, you know what I mean? Organization is important. And I would really advise people to sit down and grab a notebook and get a pen and write down your ideas, write down what comes to your mind. You know what I'm saying? What do you see? What do you vision? You know what I mean? A vision could be as something as so simple as, like, if you're in a dirty room, right? And you don't want to clean up your dirty room, but you can imagine your room being clean. That's just a glimpse of the reality you can make once again, okay? You could turn that dirty room into a clean room. You just have to get up and just do it, okay? This same mindset applies anywhere, in any endeavor, any journey, any route of life that you choose to go. This same mindset applies anywhere you go. Being organized, being clean, being prepared. Okay? Because you never know what could happen. You know what I mean? You never know what could come next. Why not be ready why not be ready for it? You know what I mean? You don't want to be that one person, just like how in high school when niggas came into the classroom with no pencil. Bro, nigga, you know you got homework. You know you have classwork, bro. So why you coming in the classroom with no pencil? You unprepared. Everybody else is prepared except for your ass. Okay? This applies to real life too. You feel me? People think just because, we was in school, oh yeah, school. Nah, because that was just a small little glimpse before we even stepped into the real world. Now we're in the real world, you feel me? People have to obviously operate on their own. Okay? It's just how it is. Okay? Nobody's gonna operate for you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn how to operate yourself. You gotta learn how to organize yourself. You have to learn how to do things on your own. Not saying you can't ask for help or you can't ask for some advice. Okay? I mean, that's one reason why I'm here. I'm giving you all advice so that you can see things differently. You see what I'm saying? Just that the mindset of whatever it is that you may have that you think you can't do it or you can't or it's impossible. And I feel like I'm gonna be saying this a lot. I really do. People have the same way you talk to yourself in a negative way. You have to say positive stuff, and you know what I'm saying. You have to talk to yourself in the positive way. Okay, if you say you're a loser, then if you say you're a loser, then you're a loser. And this isn't coming from me, but and especially, if you're saying this around other people that you're a loser, nobody else is gonna think you're a loser except for you. And then, if you're telling other people that you're a loser, people are gonna only believe what you tell them. So if you're a loser, you're a loser. You feel me? If you can't do it, you can't do it. If it's impossible, then it's impossible. You know what I'm saying? You build that own mental block for yourself. You tell yourself the negative instead of positive. Why are you telling yourself negative stuff? Why are you saying that you can't do something? What makes you different from somebody else? You feel me? Yes, they had to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? There was times when that person probably sat down and had doubts and things like that. They probably were fearful. You know what I'm saying? But they made it. They still made it through. They still did what they had to do. Imagine if that person didn't take that leap of faith, jump. You know what I'm saying? If they didn't take that leap of faith jump, they wouldn't even be in that position. You feel me? And then, you know, you were the eyewitness, you know what I'm saying? The eyewitness. You see what I'm saying? Like, damn, like, yeah, this is possible. Anybody could do it. You know what I'm saying? Even with rappers and things like that, you feel me? Bro, if you want to be a rap star, if you want to be famous, if you want to do these things, it's possible, bro. You feel me? It's possible. Obviously, as always, everything takes hard work. You feel me? Anybody could be known. What is your goals? What is it that you want out of life? Is all you care about being famous? Or you know what I'm saying? Like, what is it that you want? First, you have to find out what you want to do in life. What is your goal? What is the purpose of you being here? What is your destiny? This is important questions. Okay? This is stuff I think about. You know what I'm saying? What do I want? What do I see myself in 5 years, 10 years? You know what I'm saying? What is it that I want to be doing? What is my purpose here? These are real questions. You have to ask yourself these things, okay? Nobody else is gonna have these conversations. Now your parents and things like that might have this conversation with you with support, and they do. You know what I'm saying? Because you're supposed to be thinking long term, not just right now, and not just right now. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And also to also indulge in all the bullshit and pleasure and all the nonsense that's not gonna get you to where you need to be tomorrow. You know what I mean? You feel me? A lot of people, not saying, obviously you have to be on point about today. You have to make a plan for today, okay? You have to write out your plan for today. What are you going to be doing differently that's going to be setting you up for success so that you can get to the next place where you need to be. Okay? I don't care, like I said, I don't care what you want to do. This mindset applies to anything that you want to do. Don't get it misconstrued. Don't get it misconstrued. You feel me? Whatever job or whatever endeavor or whatever that you know what I'm saying, if you want to travel the world, okay. First off, you have to understand, you have to tell yourself that it's possible for me to do this. It's not impossible. Okay? You've seen somebody else do it, and you see them on the other side of the screen. But you have to remember, they started from a place where they didn't know either. You feel me? And they just had to just learn along the way. Did somebody come out and tell them? Probably not. But for the most part, they went out there and they tried it anyway. You know what I'm saying? And it's not about what other people think. It's not about that. This is your life, okay? Let me remind y'all, every time I turn on this camera and I talk to y'all, this is a part of me talking to you, okay? This is my life. This is something I'm sharing with the world. You see what I'm saying? And when this camera goes off, this is all you guys are going to see. You know what I'm saying? And what I present to you guys and what I talk to you about. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is how it is. You know what I mean? You have to find out what you want to do. What is your calling? You know what I'm saying? Do you want to work a job? Do you want to work for somebody else for 5 years, 10 years? If you don't, then you definitely need to start hopping on shit that's going to put you in a position where you don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? This is why I say we're in a blessed time. We're in a very, very blessed, abundant time, especially here in America. And, you know, the sad part to me, you know what I'm saying, that I hear some people say, okay, there's a spectrum and there's an algorithm for everything. You know, when I hear people complain about, you know, people being rich, or, you know, people like I heard somebody complaining about Elon Musk, like someone about Elon Musk, right? That dude is that boy is mega rich. You feel me? He's richer than probably, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I want to say Trump, but shit. You know what I'm saying? They're both there. You know what I mean? But someone in the comment section was basically complaining, saying that, you know, well, Elon Musk is rich, and while he gets to sit at the top, and everybody else at the bottom has to work and be slaves. You know what I'm saying? Basically taking orders from the boss. And look. Let me remind people, okay? Let me shed some light and open people's eyes here. And let me go ahead and smack the nonsense that homeboy was talking about, because obviously if people didn't work for other people, we wouldn't even have this iPhone. We wouldn't have anything that we enjoy today. All because the boss. Obviously I understand where he's coming from. Okay? But that's when I would ask, what are you gonna do differently outside of just working a job? Because obviously it sounds like you're upset because you're not in a position where you're not free. And that's only because you're not taking the steps to create another path where you can do those things, where you could be free, financially free. Okay? That's what it sounds like. And those people that make excuses usually end up in the same place. They stay in the same place because they think, for one, they believe to themselves, there's no other way. They feel like they have to work a job. You see what I'm saying? I don't believe I have to work a job. But at the same time, like I said, there's nothing wrong with working a job. But if you want something better, if you want the better option, you have to do something that's totally different from what you're doing right now. You have to research, you have to do research. You have to want these things. If you want a free life where you don't ever have to work for anybody else, where money is coming to you, you attract it. You have to pave it. You have to pave the way. Going to work, like, remember why I told y'all about that vision? Okay? The vision where you can see yourself doing what you please, where you have all the money and you can do whatever you want. You're able to feed your family, your kids, buy the house, the cars. You know what I'm saying? That is the reality you can make come true. This is true. This is real. You see what I'm saying? I can understand why people might be in that atmosphere of thinking. Because we've been brought up, even from middle school and just like, you know what I'm saying, going to school. One thing that I learned, and even in school, here's one thing I even knew when I was in school, bro. I already knew school was kind of garbage anyway. This is one thing I knew at a young age. I knew school was bullshit. Not saying, you know, obviously I went through whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I could understand, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and this is just me talking. There's nothing wrong with school, but I always knew that there were people out there that never went to school. They didn't go to school. And they still became millionaires, billionaires. You know what I'm saying? All because they went against the grain. You see what I'm saying? Me, I didn't go back to school. I didn't get my GED and none of that. You know what I'm saying? Cause I dropped out around like junior year. You know what I'm saying? Which obviously I mean, not saying I regret it. You see what I'm saying? Because once again, I mean, just the way I view it, it's like, you know, a GED, high school diploma doesn't really mean shit. It doesn't really mean anything unless you're going into a profession where, you know, it requires one, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But I don't need a GED or high school diploma to be a motherfucking boss, a CEO. This is America, you feel me? Like, bro, I don't need none of that to survive. Obviously, I understand this is what jobs want. Jobs would want these things, but I don't, you know, and so what? That's just what they want. There's plenty of jobs out there that don't care about high school diploma or GEDs. Like, bro, just get your ass in here and work, man. You feel me? We don't even care. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still saying this. You don't need a GED or high school diploma to start a business. You don't. You don't need that shit. You see what I'm saying? I could understand once again, but this is why I say your state of mind, the way you think, the way you see yourself. What is it that you're gonna be doing? What is it that you want to do in your life? Because if you have no goals, if you have nothing, then the system that everybody plays along in, you're gonna fall into the system. You go to school. After school, you go out and you find a job and you work for somebody else for how many ever years until you retire. And then that's when you know, like, bro, like, that's just how it is. Now, let me say this again. For all hard-working people that work a job, there's nothing wrong with working a job. It's good for man to work and whatever it is because you're providing a service to people. I don't ever disrespect people who work jobs at all. You feel me? I'm only providing a alternative. You feel me? And this is what I would say, even for someone that's working a job. Bro, you could do the same thing. It's even better if you did that, if you work a job, and then you're creating a business or something for yourself, some assets for yourself. That's a win-win because now, while you're getting money over here, you know what I'm saying, sustaining a job, which is good, you're building something for yourself that's gonna last for futures in generations. And this is gonna be in your name. You know what I'm saying? When you pass away, you could give everything that you had to whoever you want, your children, your wife. You feel me? Your job is just one. This is what we do. You know what I'm saying? Working is good. Regardless of the profession, if you're making your business, that's even better. You see what I'm saying? Trust me. Like this it's not hard. It's not hard how some people might say it is, but it's not hard, bro. What's hard about going online, searching up LLC, applying for an LLC and getting started, and then, you feel me, like buying the materials or whatever you need to get started? For the most part, when it comes to content creation, I mean, look, I'm doing this with just a phone. I don't have the super sophisticated lenses and LEDs like everybody else do. I don't got that stuff. You feel me? Me personally, I don't need that. A phone is all you really need to hop on the motherfucking boat to get shit started. You see what I'm saying? You don't need all the crazy. Now, if you want that stuff, there's nothing wrong with that. You see what I'm saying? You can spice up the content. You know what I'm saying? Make it so that viewers are more likely to click on the video and like your content. You know what I'm saying? Add some spice to it. Yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? But it's one thing to know how to utilize this thing right here, this phone. A lot of people don't know how to utilize the phone, and they use it for the wrong things. They use it to hop on Instagram, TikTok, Nothing wrong with that. But are you just food consumer? Are you a consumer all day long, 24/7, every single day, every day of the week, every month, every year? Or are you a producer? Something that you're providing to people. Are you providing something for people? Because if all you're doing is consume, 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 you're losing. You're the one losing time, money, age. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're not building any assets. You see what I'm saying? And for the most part, all this stuff is free. So you can get started. As long as you have a phone, you can get started. You feel me? Yo, you don't need no freaking crazy $1,000 equipment. No. Because you can have all that. Imagine having all that stuff, buying all that stuff, and then you still have this, and then you still have the same issue of just picking up and recording. You're gonna feel hella stupid. I'm telling you, you're gonna feel hella stupid. Hold on. So yeah, like I always say, like, bro, you have to think outside the box. You gotta take the initiative to get it done, yo. Cause like I'm telling you, every single day that passes by is a day wasted that you didn't even attempt or make motion. You didn't even make motion. You didn't even try at least one thing. You know what I'm saying? Because you're thinking about what somebody else is doing. I'm gonna be honest, that's some fruity shit. Why are you thinking about what somebody else is doing? You supposed to be worrying about your own shit. You thinking about what somebody else is doing over there. Why are you looking over here? You supposed to be over here, my man. You supposed to be looking at your shit, your camera, your life, making, you know what I'm saying, planning things for your own self. Why are you looking at what somebody else doing? Okay, fine. You want to look to see if this is possible? Okay, fine. You see it now. You see it's possible. You see, all this that I'm doing is possible. You could get started right now. The longer you take, the longer you procrastinate, the longer you keep telling yourself, oh, I'll wait, or, I got all day, I got I got time to waste. Okay. You know what I'm saying? That's on you. You see what I'm saying? Nobody is responsible for you except for you. You see what I'm saying? Trust me. Like I said, I know what it's like being like, damn, starting from scratch. Where do I begin? Record. That's where you begin. Start recording. Talk about something. We don't give a shit what you talk about. Just talk about something. Okay? I don't care if you talk about how to wipe your ass one-on-one. Trust me, there's people out there that don't know how to wipe their ass properly. Okay? Trust me, there's game that needs to be spit out here. Okay? Be a service to the world and talk about something useful. Okay? How to cut grass. You know what I'm saying? Having something to do. Talk about something, bro. Okay? Trust me, bro. Like, you have what it takes to get started. You have something inside of you to get you started. There's something in your heart. I don't know what it is. That's between you and God. That's between you and God. Or if you don't believe in God, doesn't matter. You have something to talk about. Get started. The longer you wait, the longer you take, the longer you debate. This shit ain't politics. Get the fuck on, hop on with the camera, yo. Hop on, talk, do something. You ain't even gotta record yourself. You can make an anonymous, YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? And just get started. Bro, there's somebody, bro, with my little sister being here watching YouTube and stuff, and she be watching these little cat videos and stuff like that, I'd be like, bro, cause the little videos, they'd be like, hit the subscribe button to save the cat or something. I'm like, yo, that's a good marketing strategy, cause bro, they know Well, I mean, if you don't click the like button, then you're not gonna save the cats. So you must hate cats. You feel me? That's a strategy to get little kids to subscribe to the video. You see what I'm saying? It's you know, I mean, you know, it works. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I mean, a little kid is not gonna let a cat not be saved. I mean, unless you know. Obviously, it's different all around. But like I say, niche. What is a niche? A topic, something that you could bring up, something that you could talk about. There's real world issues that need to be talked about. Okay, that's a niche. Video games is a niche. Talking about shoes, Nikes, that's a niche. Okay, Nike heads, tech people, okay, whether iPhones, Apple, people who want to keep up to date with Apple products or whatever, there's niches out here that you can get started on. Hairstylists, there's law, just different shit, bro. You know, I don't have to go down the whole motherfucking list of things to do. Okay, you can make a video on cleaning your whole house. And trust me, there's people out there that like the same thing. Cleaning their house, keeping their house clean. Okay? Trust me, there are people out there that like that shit. Okay? No matter where you go, whatever, no matter what you do, no matter how weird the content is, there's always people out there that agree or somewhat feel the same way and like the content because you're being you. You're being authentic you. Okay? Whatever you like to do, yo. Like I said, I don't have to go down the whole list of things to do. There's too much out here to talk about. There's too much to hop on, you know what I'm saying, to speak about, yo. You wanna be a streamer, you wanna be a content creator, you wanna be a gamer, get started. First thing you gotta do is get started, hop on, record that first game stream, you know what I'm saying, record it. You know what I'm saying? Whether you lose or not, don't matter. It does not matter. And the best part about being in a time like this, right? Even if you don't want to do it yourself, you could pay somebody else to do it for you. Okay, so that's how I know there is no excuse when it comes to this creative process. Obviously, if you could do it yourself, but if you don't want to do it, you could pay somebody else to do it for you. You know what I'm saying? I would advise you learn how to do it yourself first. You learn how to do it yourself first, then you could save a lot of money. You know? Facts. You save money. If you could learn how to do it yourself, you can save a lot of money. Now, obviously, if you don't have the time to do all the editing and add the funny effects or whatever it is, that's fine too. Trust me, there's people out there that have a service for that. Fiverr. You can find some people on Instagram, Snapchat, wherever you find them at. You know, you can probably find them at somewhere else. You can probably find someone in your neighborhood that does photography or something. You know, I don't know. You got to go around, look. Make connections. Connections is what's going to help you get to the next place. You know what I'm saying? Making connections is what's going to get you wealthy. It's going to help you meet the right people. You know what I'm saying? At the right time. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, there's people out there that are looking to find people like me because they know, yo, there's some real shit that needs to be spoken out. You know what I'm saying? People need to hear this. You know? Especially a young brother like me that wants to do good, that wants to move up the ranks, that wants to be able to see others prosper. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, this isn't just about me. You see what I'm saying? I have a family. I have friends. I have people who aren't even my friends. You feel me? That obviously I have to you know, share this with. This is for everybody, all people, from all colors, nations, whatever religious background, doesn't matter. You feel me? This is for everybody. This is for you, the viewer. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm giving a part of me to the world. Every time I hit this camera, I give a part of me to the world. See what I'm saying? Trust me. I'm a cool dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't like doing a lot of nonsense. I don't like doing a whole bunch of bullshit. I like to chill. I like to relax. I like to play games. You know what I'm saying? I like to write music. I like to smoke some weed. You know what I'm saying? You know, catch a vibe. You know what I mean? I like to chill. Hold on, y'all. So yeah, man. You know, like I said, you just have to take the first step. Start recording. Take the initiative. And obviously, you know, when it comes to recording and things like that, you should be consistent. Just like how you're consistent about going to work, be consistent about recording. Make it a habit. Make it like a job. You feel me? You treat it like a job. Yeah, cause look, even if let's say if you want to record and post a video every once a week, at least you're being consistent. You feel me? Shoot, I'm gonna record on this day, Monday. You feel me? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You feel me? Whatever days you choose to record. This is your personal planning. Your personal planning and my personal planning are two different personal plannings, but you're still knocking it out. You're still getting it done, right? You're still making some progress. You know what I mean? Now, I don't know how much your progress is. You feel me? I know mine. You know yours. You see what I'm saying? Everybody's different. Some people upload every 2 weeks, every 3, every month, every single day. It's all about how you choose to go about it. You know what I'm saying? It's this stuff is specifically tailored to you. YouTube is gonna tailor this to your fitting. Okay? Trust me. The algorithm's gonna be like, okay, yeah, we know this is Jaden. We know this is him uploading. We know this is what he provides. This is what we're giving, you know, for the algorithm, for people who also like the same things, you know what I'm saying, that I put out. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm everything, motivational speaker, bro. I'm all this in one, bro. Cause like I said, I'm not closed off to anything. I embody all things here on earth, not just music, not just doing this. You know what I'm saying? I have this stuff, all this stuff is cool. This is important because this is what's gonna be used throughout my whole life, to record my whole life, okay? Until the age that I'm 89 or 100 years old. Lord, I only hope I can make it to 100. You know what I'm saying? If World War III don't happen, you know what I'm saying? But Lord only knows. You know what I'm saying? I pray for peace, but once again, you have to know you first. You have to know what you want to do. It's fine. It's fine if you don't want to make videos or content create. Don't feel less. Don't feel less about that. Don't. I would say don't feel bad because you don't want to record. If you like watching videos and watching other people do stuff like this, there's no issue with that. You see what I'm saying? If you're working, bro, that is better than not working, yo. You feel me? Cause you don't want to be lazy. That's not gonna help you. You know what I'm saying? Being lazy helps nobody. It doesn't help your pockets. Nothing. You don't get anything. And especially if you're not even making something for yourself like this, if you're not even doing something like this, you're definitely not helping yourself out. You feel me? Because you're not even building anything at that point. You're just sitting around playing games, just doing the same shit. And let me be honest, I know for a fact, if I would have started middle school, which I did at one point, but I stopped. You feel me? Because I was like, you know, like I just wasn't, like my mind wasn't really thinking about like everything now. You know what I'm saying? Like now I know how important this really is. You see what I'm saying? Now I know how important this is. You know what I'm saying? Is this, like I said, this isn't just about me. But yes, again, this is the life story of CXJ. You see what I'm saying? This is the part of me I bring to the world. You know what I mean? So, like I said, man, you know, I'm gonna always spit the game out. I'm gonna always drop the facts. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let y'all go unchecked. I'm not gonna let y'all go unaware of these things, because y'all need to know this. Some of y'all already know this, and some of y'all just need to hear it in order for y'all to really take action on certain stuff. You feel me? Because if you already know this, then you know what I'm saying, I gotta treat y'all differently from the ones who don't know this stuff. You feel me? If you already know this, you know what to do. You need to hop your ass up here and do it. And do it. For the new people, grab your phone, get started, man. You know what I'm saying? Hit the screen record. You know what I'm saying? You, like I said, and you don't have to record yourself. You could do an anonymous YouTube if you wanted to, where, you know, it's just you posting gaming content. You ain't gotta add your voice. You could add some music and add some freaking goofy ass funny effects on that motherfucker. And someone's gonna like your video. But obviously, like I say, you have to have something tailored out for people. Who are you trying to reach? Who is your audience? There's an audience for gaming. It's an audience for people, for example, for like, you know, tech. You know, there's so many different niches. I can't go through all of them, but there's so many different niches and so many different audiences. And you feel me? And that's a huge population of people, you know what I'm saying? Mine is free for all. Like, bro, like I don't care, bro. Like my content is for everybody. It's for all niches, aesthetics, you feel me? All. You know what I mean? It's for everybody, man. So yeah, man, you know, it's good to talk to y'all like this. I'm glad I'm able to do this with y'all. I'm probably gonna end up going to the store in a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So I could whip it up in the kitchen, cook it up, you know what I'm saying? Your boy a little hungry. So, you know, I'm gonna be back with another video. Shouldn't be too long. Once I get back, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna chop it up. And I'll let y'all know what's kicking, you know what I'm saying? For right now, though, I'm gonna catch up with y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, remember what I told y'all. Stay safe, stay motivated, stay disciplined, you know what I'm saying? And keep pushing. I'll catch you on another one. Peace out, y'all. Keep going till I reach to the top. If I pull one, watch it fall like Lego.